Imagine a creature so massive, its body is like a mountain, its breath can set the skies on fire. Its name is Leviathan, a legendary sea monster, a symbol of ancient chaos. But in the modern world, Leviathan is very much alive, not as a beast beneath the sea, but as something more real, the state, the system, power itself. Today, we dive into the history of Leviathan through scripture, myth, and political philosophy, and reveal how this monster still shapes the world we live in today. Segment 1. Leviathan in Scripture, 045 to 215. The first mention of Leviathan comes from the Book of Job, one of the oldest texts in the Hebrew Bible. It's described as a monstrous creature from the deep. Its back has rows of shields tightly sealed together. Fire blazes from its mouth. Smoke pours from its nostrils. Nothing on earth is its equal, a creature without fear. In Jewish and Christian traditions, Leviathan represents chaos, untamable power, and primordial fear. God created Leviathan, but also promises to slay it in the end times. It is a symbol that even the most terrifying force bows to divine will. In Islamic traditions, while the name Leviathan isn't used explicitly, there are similar stories of great sea creatures that signify God's overwhelming power over creation. Segment 2. Mythological Archetype, 215 to 345. But Leviathan is not alone in myth. In ancient Babylon, there was Tiamat, a goddess of the sea and chaos, defeated by the god Marduk to create the universe. In Norse mythology, there's Jormungandr, the world serpent, destined to rise during Ragnarok. Across cultures, a pattern appears. The ocean equals chaos. The sea monster equals that which cannot be controlled. The hero or god must defeat it to create order. Leviathan reflects a deep, timeless fear of the unknown, of nature's fury, and our fragile place within the cosmos. Segment 3. Leviathan as Philosophy, Thomas Hobbes, 345 to 6 o'clock. But the most surprising transformation of Leviathan is not in myth, but in modern political thought. In 1651, English philosopher Thomas Hobbes wrote a book titled Leviathan, and in it, he reimagined the monster not as a beast of the sea, but as a symbol of the state. Hobbes believed that without a powerful authority, human life would be solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. In his view, humans are selfish and fearful by nature. To escape this chaos, they agree to a social contract, giving up some freedom in exchange for security. That contract forms something greater than any individual, a sovereign, a ruler, a powerful entity to keep peace. He called it Leviathan. Segment 4. The Leviathan as the modern state, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. On the cover of Hobbes's book, Leviathan is illustrated as a giant king, his body made up of thousands of tiny people, the citizens who gave him power. In one hand, he holds a sword, civil authority. In the other, a cross, religious control. Leviathan is not a monster to slay, it is a monster we created to protect us. But like any creation, it can turn against us. The same state that guards us can also watch us, silence us, even control us. Segment 5. Leviathan today, to 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Today, Leviathan wears a new face. It exists in bureaucracy, in laws, in surveillance systems, in the algorithms that shape our reality. Every time we surrender a little freedom for comfort, convenience, or safety, we feed the Leviathan. The question is, are we still in control of Leviathan, or is it already in control of us? Close in. Final reflection. Leviathan never died. It simply evolved. From sacred myth to political theory. From sea monsters to superpowers. And maybe today, the most terrifying Leviathan is not the one hiding in the sea, but the one we built with our own hands. And now, we call it home.